Yeah, guys, I got a new shirt. But that's not my testimony. Joyce and I realized recently that we need to move out of our daughter's house. It's a good thing, but made us sort of nervous. We have traveled all over Spokane. Seems like every neighborhood, looking at both houses and apartments, and prayed about this. And then independently, both Joyce and I came up with the thought or the realization that we're not ready to buy a house. So we started looking at apartments, and we had certain criteria. And this week we're approved for the one that met all those criteria. And that's a big thing for us. But immediately, probably within 2 days of that approval, and we were so excited, doubts, fear. And this morning I'm reading in the book of Ezra. And, you know, God put it in the heart of the pagan king of Persia to allow the Israelites to go back to Jerusalem and to rebuild the temple. And this is such a great thing, but right away, the Samaritans, these people who had a perverted form of Judaism, who had intermarried with Gentiles or unbelievers, they went up and they said, can we help you build the temple? We'd be glad to. I suspect their motives were not pure. And the people of Israel said, no. This is ours. This is our temple. This is for our God. And then the Samaritans started doing everything they could to slow them down, and they even wrote a letter to the king of Persia, to which caused him to change his mind. I'm kind of anxious to read the rest of the book of Ezra, although I've read it a few times. This story is fresh for me now, but I realize God is doing so many good things, but how many of us, after this, these doubts come in? Was this really God? Or is this really His will? And it is His will. We have a God that God had it in His hands all the time. After Ezra and these people had gone back, Nehemiah was to follow, and they were to build the walls. He was going to turn the heart of another king. God is just amazing. He has it in His control, and we are not to be doubters. We are not to be fearful. We are to be rejoicing, and we are to be thankful. And I'll tell you a funny story. We did look at one duplex in a neighborhood, and when I looked at the pictures of it on Google, I swear once we got there, Google photoshopped a different neighborhood into the picture. And Joyce's first thought was, God doesn't want His princess to live there. And that's true. I'm excited because He's moving us to another place up on the South Hill. We thought we'd never live there. But He's moving us there. He's going to bless other people because He's moving us there. That's the goal. That's the challenge. That's the joy. That the kingdom is going to be moving into these apartments, and we're going to touch lives.